let's start. So the idea is to, I'm recording it anyway. So I'm gonna try out something for this Discord server and then we can extend that later. So I'll share my screen. Let me see if you can see my screen. Town hall. How can I share my entire screen? Is it possible? Screen one, no, not screen one. Is my screen visible, guys? Can anyone confirm? What do you see right now? Do you see VS Code? Uh, Let me bring it up here. Yeah. Yes, okay. VS Code is there. Fine. This is my GitHub. So we're gonna look at Firebase Genkit. Firebase Genkit is, I can see it on my screen. I have their documentation open. Uh, we all use LangChain and Llama Index, these orchestration framework, for orchestrations. Firebase Genkit is an open source framework that Google has created, and it's they say that you can use production ready, you can build production ready app using Firebase Genkit. So the idea is that you see this Discord here, right? Our server. The idea is to build a simple chatbot using, or just see how we can leverage Firebase Genkit within our Discord. So that's the idea. Uh, and I'm gonna use Gemini for this to get a free API key just to try it out if it works. And we're gonna do this live. I'm not doing any offline thing here. Try it out with you guys. You know. So just say yes. So I'll get started. Should we start now? Like I can say only three people, but that is fine. People are like we haven't announced it, so I think we can still go on. Okay, cool. Uh, so Firebase Genkit over here. So what I'm gonna do first, you can see I have my VS Code here. I have created a folder called Discord bot. Now within this Discord bot, I'm gonna uh, and you should have Node installed. So the first thing is create a folder. Let's do it completely from scratch. Let's build it from scratch. You create a folder, and you can see I have called Discord bot. Now next thing is you should have your Node installed. If you don't know how to install Node, or if you haven't installed yet, just do Node install Windows or something, and then it will show you how to install Node.js on Windows. You just have to go there and follow up this and install it. You can use pre-built installer if you are on Windows. You can just click on this, double click, install, and set that in path. So automatically it will be there. Just have to check that. So on Windows, if you are on different operating system like Mac OS, Linux, you can do that as well. So I'm not going to cover this for now. So okay, let's come back here. I have Node installed. So the first thing that we have to do, we have to do npm init. So let's initialize. So when you do npm init, and you can see there is a package JSON that gets created over here. And keep it very simple. I'm not building any React app and stuff like that using create React app or something like that, or npx and whatnot. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing npm init -y. So just initialize that through npm command, and it gives you a package JSON. Okay. Now you can make some changes here. We'll come back to this. Now we have a package JSON. The next thing that we're going to do is install a few things. So the first thing that we're going to do is Discord.js. Let me show you that. When you click on Discord.js, it takes you to this. It says the most popular way to build Discord bots. So we're gonna build a bot, guys, live. So Discord.js is a powerful Node.js module. You can use Python SDKs, by the way, as well if you want to do it in Python. I just want to try it out with Firebase Genkit. That's why I'm using Discord.js. I'm not a JavaScript savvy, guys. I have a very basic understanding of JS, but I think that will be fine to do this tutorial. Now, what we're going to do is come back here in VS Code and then run a few things. So let me just do npm install discord.js, and we have a couple of more installation to do. Like we have to install Firebase Genkit and probably .env. You can do it everything in a single line, but I prefer to do it in the like individual lines, like separately. I'm assuming that This tutorial is can be for beginner, so people who haven't built any Discord bot previously, they can also use it. Now, when I run this command called npm install discord.js, you can find out few things over here. You can find out a package lock.json and a node modules folder. Now, if these node modules are very similar to if you use virtual environment in Python, you create a venv folder and then you install everything in that in that environment. So similarly, you have this called node modules. Now, within node modules, you're gonna see that Discord.js have been added. Now, Sapphire, which is again, if you have seen our server as well, whenever I release a YouTube video, you will have a Sapphire bot that says an announcement in the announcement channel. So you can see Discord.js have been added over here. Now, we are good with Discord.js, and I'll keep looking at it, guys, on Discord to see if there's any question you guys have or if you guys are with me. It says your stream is paused. What does that mean? Can you guys still see my screen or not? Uh, okay, you guys can't see my screen. This is Hmm, someone is typing. It says your stream is paused, but I am sharing my screen. Discord screen is visible. Oh, okay. We can't see your screen. Okay. Share your screen. How do I share okay. How can I share the entire screen? That's the thing. Okay. Screen one. Okay. Now let me know if you guys can see VS Code now. Can you guys see VS Code? Let me come back. Yes, perfect. So VS Code, so what I did here, okay, now I did a few things. So I'll just quick go back again. Only two command that I have ran. What did, I created a folder called Discord bot over here. And within that Discord bot, I have created npm init-y that you see it over here. And then and it creates a package JSON over here that you see. Now after that, I ran a command called npm install discord.js. Now I'm installing discord.js. Now discord.js is here. You can find it out called discord.js.org. The reason I'm using discord.js because okay, the reason I'm using discord.js because I want to use Firebase Genkit. So if you guys have missed that, here is Firebase Genkit. It says an open source framework that helps you build, deploy, and monitor production ready AI powered apps. And it goes well with the JS thingy. So I'm not using LangChain JS or those kind of things. So I'm using Firebase Genkit with Discord JS to build a very simple bot that we want to leverage that in our server. So that's the idea, guys. And I hope you guys with me. Perfect. 3 people, it's enough. Now coming back here, and after that, you can see we have npm install discord.js. I'm going to do npm install. And now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to install Genkit. So let me just do at the rate. And then you do Genkit AI and then slash Google AI. You can see it's showing me there because I have tried that earlier. So npm install at the rate Genkit hyphen AI and Google AI. Now it will also add that modules library in our uh, node modules over here. If you look at in the left hand side, Discord.js have been already added, and now it's going to take a bit of time, guys. So let me just come back on Discord for now. Okay, cool. Just making sure you guys can still see my VS Code and terminal, right? Just to make sure that you guys with me, 3 of you. Otherwise, it's a waste of time for you guys. Mm, 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 mm. Perfect. And this video will be on anyway on the YouTube channel. I'm also recording it through my other cam, so that is fine. And okay, this is done. Now we are done with our thingy here. You can see if I extend that, now you can see Genkit AI, and everything has been within Genkit AI, and we have added that library as well, right, in node modules. Now next thing is one last thing. We're gonna install .env. A good practice to have everything in a .env. I mean an env file. So I'm just gonna do npm install .env. Now now you can see we are good with our packages and everything. So let me just remove that here. Okay, let's create a .env file. And in .env, we need two things. So we need a Discord key, and then we no, Discord key for the app, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And then I need a OpenAI key. Okay, excuse me, Google key. We're not using OpenAI, we're using Gemini. So for that, let's go back here on Discord developer portal. If you want to build your, app, if you want to build your own app, you have to come here on discord.com/developer/applications and create a new application. Let me see who are, okay, fine. Ricky is typing. Okay, let me see what do you want to say. I don't know if you guys are able to see my browser screen, where I am currently on discord.com/developer/applications. Firebase is free, right, to host some application? Yes, absolutely. It also has free version, enough free version to deal with, and then you can also upgrade. Now going back here, but Firebase, I'm not using Firebase. I'm using Firebase Genkit, which is an open source framework by the Firebase team that I'm using. I'm not using it for databases. Okay. Now, if you look at here, I'm going to create a new application and I'm going to give it a name called AI Anytime Bot or something. Okay. And then create. And now once you create it, it's asked to choose a neat icon. Okay, let me choose I don't know what does it mean to have a neat icon, guys, but yeah, I'm gonna save the changes. And you can see the changes have been saved. It says all your edits have been carefully recorded. Now, once you do this, what you have to do is uh, you have to generate a token. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go inside bot, and inside bot, just do a reset token. And of course, I'm gonna delete that. I'm just gonna do yes every time. Okay, let me. Okay, I think I have the tokens. I'll not reset it. I'll try it out with that first because I forgot the password anyway. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, you have to come down and you have to enable the intent. So you have to enable server members intent and the message content intent. What does it say? It says required for your bot to receive events listed under this guild members and this message content. So let me just do that. So what I'm gonna do is server member intent and message content intent. Let me come here and save changes. And as you can see, we have saved our changes. This is what you have to do for now on Discord. Don't do anything else. Of course, you can update the banner and you can put some descriptions. Those are fine. And let me see if you guys have any questions. I think we are good. The next is to let's go back on our here on the Google AI Studio because we need an API key from Google. So I'm using Gemini. I already have that key here, and I'm gonna delete these keys, of course, after I'm done with this video. So what I'm gonna do is come here and paste. So you can see I pasted something. So I'm gonna call this Discord underscore token, and I'm gonna do this, and let's do an Alt Z, and we are with Discord token. Now I'm gonna change this to, you have to change this to Google API key or Google Gen AI API key or whatever. So let me just do that. So what I'm gonna do is Google underscore Gen AI underscore API underscore key. Okay, and just fine. And we are good. So now what we are doing, we have our Discord token and we have our Google Gen AI API key. Okay, now that's what you need in ENV. Now after you are done with setting the ENVs, what I'm going to do is create an index.json file here. So index dot not JSON, by the way, index.js file. And let me see if you guys have, okay, fine. Now index.js. Now I think so far so good. So what we did so far, uh, let me write it over here. So far what we did, we we have set up, an app on Discord, and got the and enabled the intents, and got a token from Discord. and then we got an API key from Google, guys, Gemini, free API key. That's what we have done. And then we have created a project in our local folder and installed all the modules and then assigned secrets in .env. That's what we have done so far. Let me see if there is any question so far in the no question. This is fine. Uh, Going back here on our code, I'm not gonna write a lot of things. Probably the only error we'll get is probably due to this reset token. I don't know if this token has been reset. I forgot the password of this. We'll try to start that. But anyway, let me do one thing. Let me go to my gist. I have a few gists that I created earlier, just to save some time. I don't want to write this code. And explain the code. So what I'm going to do is copy. Let's come back and paste here in index.js. Now, if you look at here, what we are doing right now, we are just trying to authenticate with Discord and making sure that you know, uh, we are able to connect with Discord. That's what we are checking with this. If you look at here, what we are doing constant client gateway intent bits require discord.js, and that's what we have installed. So you need to install discord.js, and we also require .env. The reason being because we have our discord token, for this index.js here, and then I have some client, that I have defined some intents. You can see there are two different types of guilds and message content. So you can see it over here from Discord. If you want to know more, you can read those things about here, guild members and message content. What does it mean? You can go through the documentation. You can also set up some permissions over here, and we'll see that later. The idea is to first see if we are getting anything. uh, Please share that part. What do you want to share, Kimut AI? You said please share that part. Which part do you want me to share? You can't see my screen or what? uh, Anyway, I'll just see your message and then I'll go back to the code thingy. Yeah, if the starter code. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, I'm repeating it. This video will be available on my YouTube channel. The entire code will be available. Everything will be available, guys. I'm just doing this because I was thinking to do something. Okay. Uh, and now let's go back here. So if you look at the starter code, yeah, the starter code will be given. Let's try it out and see if we are getting any error here. So what you have to do, npm, and then you can just do you can just run it. But I'm just looking at my password because I believe I might get an error. So node index.js, and it says an invalid token, as I said, right? So it says token is invalid. Now I have to reset my token. And for that, let me see how I can reset my password. What the hell? Uh, okay, let's go to bot reset token. I don't know why it's not showing me. Okay, now it's showing me. Now it should do. Okay. Now I'm gonna copy this. So let me just copy this and then again I will reset. I have to reset it, guys. Otherwise you guys will copy this and start exploiting the server. So you will not do it, but yeah. And now I have a new token. Let me see. Let's go back to Discord. Yeah, fine. And this is going to be a surprise, for people who have missed this live on Discord. But anyway, they can have a look at, the YouTube video later on. But like this is for fun, guys. Let's come back here on my VS Code thingy, and now you can see we have set it up. Our index.js is fine. I'm saying, hello, I'm a chatbot. May I help you with something? Now I just want to see. So I think everything is good. Now let's run and see what happens. Yeah, now you can see we are getting because we are doing console.log. So if you get this here, hello, I am a chatbot. May I help you with something? Because that's what we have written here. Then your first step is successful. So you pass the first step where you have successfully authenticated, with your Discord app that you created on the Discord that like here the Discord developer portal. Now let's go back in the next thing. I'll just do control here and I'll remove all of this. And of course, the code will be available, so don't worry about it. Now I'm just going to use FireKit. Now Firebase Genkit has a very good documentation. This is how you import, and this is how you define a function, and this is how you print the result, blah, blah, blah. You can also get structured output. If you look at here, it says 10 key Genkit features we think you will love. So it has given you 10 key features, many models, one interface. So you can bring up Olama, you can bring up Gemini 1.5 Flash, you can bring up any model, guys, which of course, which Firebase Genkit supports. It supports a bunch of models out of the box. Now this is how you import it. And you can also define structured output. Now, most of the time, what happens is when you use open source LLMs, which where you need any structured output, probably you define a schema, then you validate that with pydantic, blah, blah, blah. And nowadays, most of the LLMs are coming up with JSON mode and whatnot to have structured output. Now, it also has multimodal multimedia. You can see Gemini 1.5 Flash supports that. Multimodal, so you can see multimodal multimedia. Give LLM tools. You can also use LLM's tools and prompt engineering, blah, 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 run flows locally and everything. So go through it. I have just a boilerplate here that I would like to give it to you, but you can of course extend that based on your use cases that you want to solve. Let me just come here, Control A, Control C, and I'll explain that what I'm doing. Come back here. Now, if you see this, same thing. So let me see if there's any more question. Okay, no question. I think Vusan has joined. Okay, so we are now getting people now on this. Very surprising. No announcement, nothing. That's how we're gonna do in future as well. Of course, we'll also announce. We'll do this announcement prior, but I like just getting a bit bored. Now, if you look at here, it says Discord.js. We get that, and then we get the .env whatever we have set up here in the env. And now we are getting this from. Of course, you just saw that in Genkit documentation. We are getting Gemini 1.5 Flash model, configure Genkit and generate these modules if you need it. And then I'm configuring the Genkit with this plugin. So we are going to use version 1 beta. That's what Genkit provides currently, and as per my knowledge. And this is the same thing for the Discord. And then what we are doing, we are saying if once client is ready, you first log that okay, the bot is ready, and then the LLM response comes here. So I have a prompt called please tell me a joke on AI. That's what I have done it here, and then just to get the env. So let me just go back and just do node index.js. And you can see it says please tell me, it says that's interesting. It says why did the AI get fired from its job at the library? Because it kept recommending books about existential crisis. Now you can see it also gives you the input, the output, and if you want to parse it out something, you want to understand a bit more, it gives you the inference parameter. So you can see, and guys, this is where you have to understand, like people in the interviews, when they ask you what is the difference between a hyperparameter and inference parameter, you have to understand that these are not hyperparameters. Never use that word. So people who knows generative AI, they will just, if you say this is a hyperparameter, they will just know that okay, you are just having bookish knowledge, you don't have your base clear and fundamental clear. These are inference params. You don't use those when you are training when you are pre-training LLMs or language models. You use it for inference. So you have this input, you have this output, and this is the joke that we get, guys, here, by the output. So our bot is working so far, very simple thingy. I shared the invite link in WhatsApp. Who will have get more people? Thanks, Ricky. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like people would have been busy right now because most of them are working people. Or like all of us, probably you guys are also working like me, but I was just like having fun, for a few minutes. But thanks for doing that. Now let's go back here. And now, once you are done with this, let's go on our Discord thingy. And once you come here on Discord thingy, the Discord developer portal, go on installation. Now in the installation, you will see this thing here, right? It's called install link. You copy this, and when you come here, when you paste it, now you can see it's basically uses an OAuth 2. OAuth 2 that it's using for authorizations had a client ID which is very specific to your app. And now it says try it now AI anytime bot or add to server. You can do it anything. Now you can use this app everywhere, when you do try it now, and you can add to server as well. So for example, if you look at this server, right, that's AI anytime server. And thank you so much, guys, for joining the Discord and helping us and we're really engaged, but we want to keep it more engaging. Now we can add that here as well. Probably I will not do it because then I have to check with my other core members, Anuvo and Ritesh and everybody to do a voting before we add it. But I can also, probably delete that. Now when you click on add to server, you can see it says create commands, record a new mixtape. Probably I'm not, to be honest, I'm not aware about mixtape because I'm not a Discord guy. But now you click on authorize and then you do it, right? Now this is how you can do it. You set that up, and now you go to AI anytime. You can see like I'm opening that here in a new tab, which is already open somewhere. Okay, I think it will open locally, and now it's like open here. Mm-mm-mm. My charge is getting okay. Cool. Now who is online? Not everybody is online. Okay. To build an AI listening, that is fine. Let me see if you guys are still with me. Okay. How many people? So we can see Uh, Preetham has joined. Okay, I think we are near to our stream now, but anyway, cool. Uh, that is fine. Uh, I have to see where the hell the bot went. Can anybody navigate me where the bot, or did we add the bot? Well, I'm seeing a different screen altogether. Or do we have to make any settings changes or something? But I think we have added it. That's fine. We'll probably, or I don't know if that requires. Okay, bot commands. This no, this is not the bot. Not this is not the one. Let me see if there's any comment. Hey, hi, Pritam. Okay, that is cool. Let me see. Or do we have to mention anywhere? You can see the bots. AI anytime. So no, this is not true. Okay, let me do a refresh of probably here. You know, okay, I reduce this. So chat. Fine. Welcome introduction. Or probably I have to define that somewhere in edit in messages, edit in members. I don't think so. But that's fine, guys. I think I will check that. But let me go back here on. Okay, how can I go back, return to town hall? Okay, I want to return, but how can I do that? Okay, fine. Messages can't find. Maybe yeah, yeah. I think maybe that is hidden or we need to enable through an admin access or something. But yeah, I hope you guys got the idea. Okay, and this video, and the idea is to build an bot that can help us debug the code because we get a lot of errors messages, and we get a lot of you know uh, uh, people ask a lot of questions on WhatsApp as well and Discord here how to solve some errors and bugs. So the idea is to build a bot using Gemini that will basically help at least answer level one question. I don't know. I think you guys have seen LangChain Dosu bot. If you go to GitHub issues on LangChain, they use something called Dosu bot. The idea is to build something similar, and I think we have done so far so good. And I will enable that. I have to check with my other teammates here to. But anyway, I think thank you so much, Ricky, Kimut, and the other people. I think Prithvis was there who joined us. But yeah, the code will be available. The entire video will be available on our YouTube channel. So if you guys have any question, thoughts, you can ask it there. You can also ask us here in the Discord. But now I'll end this stream here on Discord, and then I will carry on with my YouTube thingy. Okay, let me see if Ricky is typing. and then we close it after that. We have to do a lot of changes, guys, in the bot. We have to set permissions and all from the app developer portal that you see. Okay. That's okay. Thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for joining this town hall. Very impromptu town hall. Bye. That's all for this video, guys. It was a live Discord session we did where we tried Firebase Genkit, to build a simple bot, for our Discord server, and you can use that for, anything you want, if like your own server or if you want to bring it up in Discord, how we can use Firebase Genkit, to integrate within the Discord. So if you have any questions or feedbacks, let me know in the comment box. If you like the content, please hit the like icon. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do subscribe the channel, guys. That motivates me to create more such videos in near future. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.